Welcome to So Ama Media. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. Thank you and much love.
Fair use.
Sit back, relax, kick your feet up, most of all, enjoy.
Before we begin, this isn't a science lesson, a dismissal of mythology, or a claim that everything in this text is factual. This is a slow, grounded review of a document that blends linguistics, mythology, genetics, and speculative cosmology. If you appreciate thoughtful breakdowns that separate symbolism from certainty, take a moment to like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who values discernment. Nothing here asks you to replace science or spirituality. Let's slow this down and look at what this document is actually doing. This review is based on the Grimoire of Tiamat, a modern occult text inspired by the Babylonian creation myth Enuma Elish, presenting a left-hand path system centered on chaos, self-deification, and personal gnosis. This book makes its intention very clear right from the introduction. It does not present itself as history, archaeology, or reconstructed ancient religion. Instead, it openly states that it is a modern occult system, inspired by Babylonian mythology and built for contemporary practitioners. That honesty matters. The Grimoire of Tiamat uses the Babylonian creation myth Enuma Elish as its symbolic foundation, especially the figure of Tiamat, the primordial dragon goddess of chaos, salt waters, and creation before order. In the ancient myth, Tiamat is defeated by Marduk, split apart, and turned into the material world. Order is established by suppressing chaos. This grimoire deliberately reverses that story. Here, Tiamat is not a defeated monster. She is the primal mother, the womb of chaos, the source of all creation and destruction. Marduk's victory is not framed as salvation, but as repression, the binding of raw, instinctual, chaotic forces beneath structured civilization. That shift is crucial. The book is not really about ancient Babylonia. It's about modern identity and power. Throughout the text, chaos is reframed as freedom, instinct, and self-deification. Order is framed as limitation, suppression, and imposed morality. The practitioner is encouraged to dissolve the existing structure of the self and be reborn through the current of Tiamat, symbolized as dragon blood, primal waters, and inner chaos. The language is intense on purpose. Words like devoured, dissolved, destroyed, reborn, and self-deification appear repeatedly. The text warns that this path is not for everyone and claims that once the gateways of the soul are opened, they cannot be closed again. Fear and attraction are used side by side. This is not accidental. It is psychological framing. The 11 demon gods of Tiamat, drawn from mythological monsters in the Enuma Elish, are presented as initiatory forces. Each represents destructive and transformative powers that can be used for magical attack, defense, and inner alchemy. Historically, these beings were symbols of chaos, disease, storms, and fear. Here, they are reclaimed as tools of empowerment. And this is where discernment becomes essential. The book mixes symbolism, psychology, and ritual practice without clear boundaries. Mythological metaphors are treated as energetic realities. Subjective experiences are presented as verified results. Personal gnosis is elevated to system. This grimoire is less about ancient gods and more about identity through transgression. It appeals to people who feel constrained by religious morality, social structure, or spiritual systems that emphasize submission. Chaos becomes attractive because it promises sovereignty. Destruction becomes sacred because it feels like freedom. But chaos is not neutral. The text repeatedly frames weakness, hesitation, and restraint as things to be overcome or destroyed. Compassion and balance are not central values here, power and transformation are. That doesn't automatically make it evil, but it does make it unstable for many readers. This is not shadow work in the therapeutic sense. It is ritualized confrontation with the unconscious, without much emphasis on integration. So what do we take from this? The Grimoire of Tiamat should not be read as lost ancient wisdom, and it should not be treated as a historical recovery. It is a modern occult construction, using ancient myth to legitimize a particular worldview. Its value is symbolic, not literal. If read symbolically, Tiamat represents the raw, instinctual layers of the psyche: chaos, desire, fear, creation, destruction, everything civilization teaches us to suppress. In that sense, the book reflects a real human tension between order and freedom. But the solution is grounding. Chaos without integration does not liberate, it fragments. Power without responsibility does not awaken, it destabilizes. If you're drawn to texts like this, ask yourself, is this helping me understand myself, or escape myself? Is transformation paired with balance, or just intensity? Am I being invited to grow, or to burn? Ancient myths were never meant to be used as instruction manuals. They were mirrors. And mirrors are safest when you don't try to step through them.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you soon. Till the next time, much love.